I have a very, very short sermon to share with you. Because today is a big day and our dogs and our cats and our turtles are impatient. I'm going to do a reading called What I Learned from My Dog. The author is unknown. What I learned from my dog. Never pass up an opportunity for a joyride. Allow the experience of fresh air and the wind on my face to be pure ecstasy. When loved ones come home, always run up to greet them. And let others know when they have invaded my territory. Take naps and stretch before rising. Run and romp and play daily. Eat with gusto and enthusiasm and be loyal. Never pretend to be something I am not. And if what I want lies buried, I will dig until I find it. And when someone is having a bad day, I will be silent, I will sit close by, and I will nuzzle them gently. I will thrive on attention and let people touch me. I will avoid biting when a simple growl will do. And on hot days, I will drink lots of water and I will lay down underneath a shady tree. And when you're happy, dance around and wag your entire body. No matter how often one is scolded, don't buy into the guilt thing and pout. Just run back and make friends. And the last line is to delight in the simple joy of a long walk. The second reading is about cats, which I see a few of. I understand there's one in a backpack over there. Woo. There's a show cat in Mike's lap here. And how many other cats are in the room? Just these two. Brave. A cat book. Well, this cat reading, yes, and we do have two stuffy cats. You're right. This second reading is titled Cat from an Animal Shelter. It's by Kathleen McKinley Harris, and it starts, old, lost, gaunt, and frightened, you were no barn cat. Dignified as a dowager, your craving for chicken scraps and fat declared that you once belonged. You were somebody's pampered house pet. And with your unkempt black beauty and trustful affection, not fawning, but as appealing as a good dog, you cheated death. They pronounced you too nice to destroy. They just couldn't put you down. After her husband's sudden death, she took you home. She gave you shelter. She held your large, bony, tense softness, and all night they slept together and wondered in the morning whether or not she had saved you or you had saved her. Here ends the readings. So animals, the pets that we have in our lives, and the animals that we enjoy in nature bring to our lives many things that others cannot fill. Some of us are dog people. Dog people. Some of us are cat people. Some of us are bird people. And turtle people. I see a few hands. Wild bird watching people. Or in the case of our own Sarah, who is a member here who takes care of small animals that have been abandoned or need tender care, I pronounce her our resident St. Francis of Assisi people. So perhaps the blessing of the animals really should be the blessing of the humans. Because what these animals give us is affection, comfort, and joy, and a sense of purpose. All of us who have allowed an animal to enter our lives and our hearts, whether it's family pets or wild birds or squirrels, they delight us. They offer us visits into our backyards, and we are indeed blessed. Tell me, what do animals bring to your life? Just shout out a word.
Joy.
Joy. Love. Laughter. Comfort.
Frustration.
I heard happiness and frustration at the same time.
Exercise.
Exercise and what else? Okay, I couldn't understand you, but I'll ask you later. Humor. Affection. Acceptance. Unconditional love. UU Minister Reverend Terry Davis suggests that our relationships to these animals perhaps are a catechism. A catechism is a list of those experiences and learnings and teachings that shape our lives, that provide us with the values and the principles of how we live our life. She reflects that my pets helped me find the answers to questions such as, why am I here? She said, I learned that it is to love and to explore and to experience happiness. She asked, what is most important? And her pets taught her right here, right now. And she also asked, when my life is over, how and what do I want my legacy to be? And she said that animals in her life taught her that I never stopped caring. There's a poem by Robert Sword that says, in the world of no's, dogs are a yes. And Reverend Davis reflected that ultimately it is the case that all pets offer us a yes, if you are willing to take the invitation. Our pets offer us a yes to embracing our sweet and often forgotten childhood self. They offer us a yes to finding our inner wellspring of courage and compassion. They're a yes to experiencing beauty and the breadth of human emotion. They're a yes to play. They're a yes to responsibility. They're a yes to the mysterious and amazing birth and life and death cycle that we share with all living beings. Thus ends the quote. I'm going to close with this poem from Unitarian Universalist minister Reverend Phyllis Hubble. May we see the miracles of life and love in all the animals with which we share our lives. In the cold nose of a dog, in the warmth of a cat on your lap, in perhaps the wondrous otherness of a hamster in your hand, or a songbird outside your window, or the swimming and graceful swimming of a goldfish. Bless them all, for they bless us. Blessed be, and amen.